So Sony had their State of Play today, and there was a lot of great announcements there, and I don't want to go through all of them, but there was one announcement there that caught my attention. I thought it was worth a closer look. And since that announcement at the State of Play, I've got a lot more information about Lunar Remastered Collection. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So the Lunar Remastered Collection is due out in spring of 2025, and it was announced at that State of Play, but it's not coming for just the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. It'll also be available for the Switch and the PC, as well as the Xbox One, but no mention of the Xbox Series, which is a little weird since there is a separate PlayStation 5 version, but I guess they're just going to rely on backward compatibility. And this collection will consist of two games, Lunar Silver Star Story and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. So Lunar Silver Star Story was originally released on the Sega CD and then later brought to the Saturn and PlayStation as Silver Star Story Complete. And then we had the same thing with Lunar Eternal Blue that was released on the Sega CD and then released for the PlayStation and Saturn as Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete. And neither of the games had their Saturn version brought to North America, so it only got released in Japan. Now I'm not going to dive into the details of each story, but I do want to go over what's new in this collection. Now this remaster will include widescreen support, enhanced pixel art, HD animated cutscenes, and all new English voice acting. But if you don't like the new looks, you do have the option to go back to the original graphics. And when it comes to the battle system, you will have the option to speed that up. And there will also be some new strategy settings, although I don't know exactly what those are. Now the additional information over at blog.playstation.com does say that this will have German and French language support as well as the English and Japanese, but it doesn't mention whether or not you'll have access to that Japanese dub. Now the Japanese trailer for the game does have the Japanese dub in it, so I would assume that you're going to have access to that dub as well. And I think the last thing we're waiting to find out about this collection is how much it will cost and whether or not we'll get a physical version alongside a digital. I imagine when we get closer to the release date and there's a release date announcement, we'll probably see maybe a special edition that might come with some bonus features. I think it would be even cool to kind of include a jewel case that looks like that original PlayStation, or in my case I'd like to see a Saturn version, but we probably won't see that in North America. But this is definitely on my day one pickup list, especially if a physical version's available. And I'd love to pick up a Switch version of this, but recently a lot of the Switch versions have had a lot of frame rate issues, so who knows, maybe we might have a Switch 2 version by that point. But let me know your thoughts. Did you play either one of these Lunar games, either when it was originally released or maybe since then? And if they do have a special edition, what kind of extras do you think they might throw in? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. And if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. It really does help the channel out quite a bit. I want to thank you for watching and be good.